Welcome back to Skippers, presented by Owner's Box Fantasy Sports. Once again, I'm going to help you build and manage the best possible baseball team for 2021. Today, we're going to do another mock draft. We're going to do a head-to-head points draft this time. Jerry, you excited for this one?
Yeah, I'm excited. Super excited. Points league, obviously different than categories roto, so should be fun.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll get into it, start this draft here, see where we're at. Obviously, there's a lot of different strategies for this. Pitchers obviously get bumped up a ton, and players who don't strike out a lot, base hits, and like stolen bases don't mean as much anymore either. So here, where are you wanting to draft, Jer?
Yeah, points league, I think it's so huge to get one of those top 3 pitchers. So early, I love getting some anywhere between in 1 to 5. Just getting Cole or DeGrom is a massive advantage for this.
Acuna, Trout, Soto, Tatis. You get one of your 3, Jer.
Ooh. See, I'm going to go DeGrom here. I think points league, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You know, it's just different. I mean, it's so valuable. DeGrom's going to go late into games. I'm going to draft DeGrom.
So it gets to me. I've Shane Bieber here. And I'm hoping it'll swing around and I'll get Giolito too, but I'm going to go Shane Bieber with my pick here in the first.
Good pick. I think getting Shane Bieber at 10 is great.
And it comes back around. I'm going to take Lucas Giolito.
As you can tell here, we're really targeting pitchers here in the first 2 rounds. Abe's got 2.
Yeah.
So I'm up here. A couple pitchers I like. I've been big on Scherzer. I'm still really big on Scherzer. I have him as my 4th ranked pitcher. I'm going to go Scherzer here. I think he's going to go deep into games. He gets strikeouts in a point leagues. It's so valuable. I think he's going to keep that ERA low as well. So his earned run minus points won't be as big.
Yep. I mean, you shouldn't be surprised to see this many starting pitchers go either.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how head-to-head points league worked. Also, like relief pitchers, you want those guys who are relievers and starters too to kind of maximize your points.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm up again here. Obviously, I have 2 really strong pitchers. Probably looking to get some sort of hitter that, points league, I kind of look for someone who just all around is a great player for RBIs and total bases. And that's Rendon. I think that, that Angels team is it their year that they're actually decent and make the playoffs? I think that's a great possibility. I think their starting rotations are very good. But having DeGrom, Scherzer, veterans, I'm going Rendon.
Yep. So I was going to get to me. I would like Mondesi shouldn't be going that early, I don't think. Devers kind of does it all too, but I mean, am I looking? Xander Bogaerts was the guy I was looking for. This one kind of puts me in a tough spot here a little bit. Do I want I'm going to go Devers over Kyle Tucker. There he goes. That's my pick. Swinging around. Hopefully get Kyle Tucker.
The good thing here is with points, steals aren't really worth that much unless you have a guy like, I wouldn't take a guy just for steals early just because it means like the other guy's getting more points in another section. It doesn't mean anything. It's not a category.
Yeah. And I was lucky. I was battling between 2 guys and me being able to pick in the 10 slot. I get to pick my other guy, Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, he's a lot of people are big on him this year. It's interesting with what we should expect from Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, he's hitting 4th in that lineup. I think they're going to be much improved.
All right, I'm back up here. Obviously, I got Anthony Rendon, I got Scherzer, and I got DeGrom. I'm going to go with someone that potentially might not be a very popular pick in the 4th round, but I think it's great. I mean, Ozuna on the Braves, elite RBI hitter, great for points league.
Yep. There you go. I like that you didn't take Starling Marte.
Oh yeah, there's no way I'm taking Starling Marte.
And Tim Anderson is also someone I'm probably not taking in a points league that early.
Yeah, I'm not taking. I've been outspoken that I love Tim Anderson in a 5v5 roto league, but All right, talk about Tim Anderson. He goes right before me. So I got Rendon, Ozuna, DeGrom, Scherzer, potentially looking at getting another pitcher, and I'm going to pick Lance Lynn. I know, Abe, you're not big on him, but
no, I don't. In this format, when you
in this
need
form,
outs,
yeah,
this is a good pitcher to take.
Wins.
Sure.
He's going to get wins. He's going to go deep into the games. Lance Lynn is just a no-brainer here in the fifth.
And for me, a guy I think Ketel Marte really like. He has my eye this year. He hits the ball as hard as anyone in the league, which is crazy. If Lance Lynn was there, I was going to take him, but I'm going to go Nick Castellanos. Guy must draft mid-round pick for me. Swings around some more pitchers. Ketel Marte's still there, but you got to think I'm trying to limit some strikeouts here. I'm going to go Charlie Blackmon.
Good pick. He's hitting 3 in that Rockies lineup. I love that. And you guys will probably see him in my must draft outfielders. But I mean, Blackmon going from 1 to 3 hitter. This guy's a 300 hitter every single year. It's consistency that matters, and he's the definition of that. I'm up here. Obviously, I got 3 veterans pitching here: Scherzer, DeGrom, Lance Lynn. I got Ozuna and Rendon. I'm looking at JD Martinez hard here. I do like him in this spot. Is it too early? He's going around the 6th, 7th, 8th. I'd be kind of jumping
strikeout rate too in this kind of.
Yeah, strikeout. But the RBIs on this guy, like, I don't think anyone I'm looking at here can produce what he can produce. So I'm going to go JD Martinez.
Don't hate that at all. Just gonna swing back to you. So you have your choice. Conforto goes, Trent Grisham, Keston Hiura, Brandon Lau.
Keston Hiura's value has just gone down the drain a little bit.
In spring training, he's really hurt his value.
He's dropping ADP. Even Brandon Lau is Lau.
This one's Lau. I struggle really bad with Nate Lowe and Brandon Lau, but I think this one's Lau. In the comments, tell me if I'm wrong. There's a very good chance I could be wrong, but I struggle with those 2 names.
I'm looking at Ryu. I don't really like in points leagues too much. He doesn't get many strikeouts. Got that ERA, but it doesn't mean too much in a points league. I'm going to go Edwin Diaz. It's the guy who had 50 Ks last year. I can only imagine what he's going to do in a full season with the Mets.
And I need some infielders. I'm going Yoan Moncada here. Then it swings around. I'm going to try and take a starter. And here I'm going to take. So I want Jesus Luzardo. I want him as one of my starter relievers. So I'm going to take Ian Anderson here and wait for Luzardo, hopefully in the next one.
If Luzardo comes to me, I'm picking him up. So
no, I need to stop talking because you always steal my guys.
I love that Ian Anderson pick, though. I mean, that's so late, 8th round. It's an elite strikeout pitcher.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pick him up. I like Luzardo. I think they're going to start to use longer in games. He can go deeper. You know, he's getting older. He's got that. What is he? 2 years now, and he's pitched in the MLB. He didn't pitch much, obviously, in his first year, but he made that jump. So
back to you, Jared. It's gone to Nelson Lamet, Lourdes Gurriel, Alec Boehm, Austin Meadows. Austin Meadows is a guy I'm kind of targeting in some of my drafts as well.
I'm gonna go. Man, Dansby's looking at me like I want to pick Dansby, but I just can't. You know, I have JD Martinez, Ozuna, Rendon. You know, Chapman would be a guy I would target potentially, but I'm going to go Dansby here. You know, you look at his stats and people say, like, you know, he was a number 1 overall pick and he never really lived up to it, but he's starting to play better. He plays on that good Braves team.
I want to take Jeff McNeil here. I'm not going to. Another guy doesn't strike out a lot. Gets on base plenty, but just really no power last year. So I'm going to go a guy who had a little bit of power last year, kind of same average. I'm going Mikey Stremski. So it's going to come back to me. See my roster here. I might look to go closer.
Not a bad call.
And at this point, Raisel Iglesias, I'm going with him. So Anthony Rizzo, Matt Chapman, Sixto Sanchez, James Karinchak, and now your pick, Jer.
Yeah, I'm looking at my rotation here. I got DeGrom, Scherzer, Lancelin, Luzardo. Pretty strong rotation. Dylan Bundy is a guy that I really like in points league because he goes really deep in games. So that's exactly who I'm going to pick. I'm not high on the Angels this year, but I think it's potentially their time. Like they got so much talent on that team.
Yeah. If not now, then when is really the question.
Yeah.
So swings back to you, Jer. It's gone Julio Urias, Wilson Contreras, Mike Moustakas, Brad Hand, and then back to you.
Looking here. I'm probably looking at getting some sort of position player. Kyle Lewis is an option. Josh Bell. I am going to go. I'm going to go Kyle Lewis of Seattle.
Good year last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of cut myself off here. I was looking at Brian Hayes and I was like, oh, I have 3 third basemen already with the eligibility here. I haven't done too much. So I need kind of a shortstop, second base, first base, catcher I kind of need right now. So Rhys Hoskins is a guy I'm getting in, but like high strikeout rate. Second base, Jean Segura. Not in love with anything here right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go Marcus Semien.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, if he hits 2 on that team or 3 is what he's projected, like in that Jays lineup, you kidding me?
So I'm going to look again. We got some good guys available still. I'm not going to take Shohei in this. I'm between Sandy Alcantara or Alcantara, however you want to say it, and Frankie Montas. I'm going to go Sandy.
Love Frankie.
You like Frankie?
Mm-hmm. I like him a lot this year.
But I'm going Sandy on this one.
All right, I'm up here. Ohtani goes before us. That's always a question mark.
Yeah.
So Ohtani going to be like, depending on your league settings, but I talked about Frankie, and now I'm going to jump the gun here and go Frankie. I think that he's going to be great for that Oakland team.
Yeah, good pick. You said you like him. Why you not take him? Pablo Lopez, Kirby Yates, Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo's power kind of gets cut off in these drafts because of his strikeout issues. Christian Vasquez, Josh Bell, Kevin Gausman, Alex Verdugo.
So I'm up here. Obviously, Abe kind of said what the board looks like. I need a second baseman and catcher. That's kind of where I'm at right now. And a first baseman. But I'm looking at Hayes. This is late for Hayes. This is really late for Hayes. I have a third baseman. I trust that he'll take that utility spot. We talk about like, should you be filling out your roster or should you be filling out with players who are more valuable? What do you think, Abe?
I like players who are more valuable, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I think
always
it's
how I've been.
Yeah, it's obviously a mix of both. Like, you're not going to pick 3 shortstops back to back who you think, are really good. But I mean, if you're debating on filling a spot and you're pushing to pick someone, like, pick the guy who's better.
Yeah. Okay, back to me. I need a catcher as well. In this situation, I'm going to have probably a catcher who hits for average. I'm going to go. And if he's catcher eligible still, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is a decent catcher. I mean, he's going to do like 10 home runs, 10 steals probably. Like, I don't know. I don't love it, but I'm going to take Isaiah here. Need a catcher, and they're just going. I mean, you see guys like Buster Posey, I mean, I just don't think he's going to have a good year. So Isaiah is my pick.
Isaiah.
Gio Urshela, Anthony Santander. So if I look at my roster, first base, second base, and a bunch of pitchers. So rankings. Michael Brantley's here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need him.
Yeah, I don't know about his age, especially in points league. It's definitely an F.
I'm gonna go a guy I think is gonna have a big year for first base. I'm gonna go Rhys Hoskins.
It's a good pick. He's got a lot of power.
I take him everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I trust him this year. So it goes Kluber, Nick Anderson, Josh Donaldson, and then to you, Jer.
Yeah, looking at Gurriel on the Astros. I mean, he's going to be hitting middle of the lineup for that team. And that's exactly where I'm going to go. He's going to be my first baseman.
Good pick. Ian Happ goes, my guy. That hurts. That hurts bad. Tyler Mahle goes, my other guy. To you now, Jarrett.
Yeah. So obviously we saw Marquez. He's got some question marks, obviously. Oh man, screen's being a little slow here. Let's see who we got here. Some guy I like targeting is Sean Murphy. Abe is massive on him this year, and he's got me on that train. And that's exactly who I'm going to go. I think this is a steal for him in the 15th round.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch Garver is a guy who I also like on the Twins.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good this year. Is Eduardo Rodriguez, big bounce back, so that's what I'm going to take. And then hopefully Nick Madrigal gets to me here at second base. And that's exactly what happened. So let's see. Yeah, Nick Madrigal fills out my lineup. So do you? David Price goes, Max Kepler, Drew Pomeranz, Aaron Savali. Your pick.
I'm going to go out of some guy who I like, who is second base eligibility, and that's Nick Solak. I think I'm saying that last name right.
Yeah, you got that one, Jerry.
But second base, third base eligibility, kind of like a sneaky hitter with Texas. Someone's got to score with Gallo in that lineup.
Yeah. Keiko goes right before you, Jer. I see yours screen's a little slower there, but we're managing.
Clint Frazier's a guy I really like this year. Points leagues, I even like him even more. Just because of that fire powerhouse of an offense they have in New York. And that's exactly who I'm going to go here. Clint Frazier. This is exactly where I thought he would go to. I said that in the must draft players. 17th round. Don't push it.
So I'm going to go reliever here. Jose Leclerc kind of. Go Will Smith here for the Braves. Swing around and grab a starter. Ryan Yarbrough goes right before. Okay, I think it's going to have a big year and go Yusei Kikuchi.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Valdi, Christian Javier, Yadier Molina, Jordan Hicks into your final pick.
I'm big on this guy if I can find him here, but I think there's a couple closers that I like.
Is it Anthony Bass?
Yes, it is Anthony Bass. See, he's so down here. I don't even know where he is. I think I like also Bard.
He's there. He's at 50. Daniel Bard, you got to think like that team's not going to have many leads going into the 9th.
So weird. Like you just don't know what the Rockies, but that division just isn't very good.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the Giants, right? They're going to have opportunities, but I'm going to go Anthony Bass. I think Miami, I know you think also that they kind of can shock some teams. They got a good rotation going. Let's check our team, see how we did. This is always interesting. Oh, wow. Last in hitting, but first in pitching.
Yeah, these are always just wild.
Let's check our rosters here. Final draft board.
We're tied for 6th.
Yeah, tied for 6 here. Looking at my rotation, I'm number 1 pitching. DeGrom, Scherzer, Lance Lynn, Diaz, Luzardo, Bundy, Frankie Montas, and Anthony Bass. I think that's a great rotation. I mean, it's a points league, right? We talked about how targeting pitchers that go deep can get strikeouts, that can get wins is massive. I think I love my rotation. What about you, Abe?
Yeah, I'm not obviously don't have as good as a rotation there. I got Shane Bieber, Giolito, Iglesias, Will Smith, Ian Anderson, Alcantara, Eduardo Rodriguez, Yusei Kikuchi. I think those are all guys who can go deep. Hitters, I'm not in love with my hitters. But points league is a little different. And I think I got some power there with a lot of average, a lot of hits in this lineup.
Yeah, I agree. How about position players? I got Rendon, Ozuna, JD Martinez, Swanson, Kyle Lewis, Hayes, Gurriel, Clint Frazier. I think I have a good combination of powerful hitters and kind of speedy guys who get just like our typical single doubles type of thing. I'm not crazy in love, but obviously I went hard on pitching. So, you can't have the best of both worlds here.
And pitchers are going to get you more points in this league than other formats. So any final thoughts, Jer? You're good?
No, I think we're good. I think that we're going to have a question in the comments. It's going to be, who do you take first overall, and explain why. We're going to be there. We're going to be responding. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Another mock draft. We'll hopefully get another one out right before the season starts. But this is big draft week. This is when everyone's getting their stuff done. So next weekend too, we'll have another one out for you guys. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will see you next time.